and welcome, Red Devils family. Welcome back to another edition of Red Devils Weekly. I'm your friend and host Ashish, and we'll see further on the show Sagar. Today, we're covering the ins and outs of the Manchester United squad for the new season, and we'll look at the players who should not be a part of a squad but are still part of the pre-season tour of Australia and Singapore. In addition, we'll also look at some of the transfer rumors that have been associated with our club for the last 3 weeks. Some big names are being linked to us for all the positions that we're looking to fill up, namely centre back, right wing, and centre attacking midfielder. But before we go ahead into our discussion, please subscribe to our channel. We are at 40 subscribers right now. Need your help. Take it to half a century. Share our videos with other Manchester United supporters, and please put in your comments in the comment box below and let us know the players that you'd love to see at Old Trafford in the coming few seasons. In addition, press the little bell icon that you see, because every video that we put up, if you press the bell icon, you'll be notified about it. And now, let's head on to our discussion. At United, we're already into the preseason. The squad touched down in Australia yesterday, and there was already a controversy that came up upon the tour, especially with Paul Pogba in the squad. And as you may all have seen a clip doing the rounds where Paul Pogba seems to be having a tiff with Jesse Lingard, and Victor Lindelof was seen restraining Paul Pogba. But another clip was released which showed that it was all in fun and that the incident was just blown out of proportion by the media as usual. And now that we look at our squad, Daniel James has come back. He's ready and raring to go. And as per reports, he outpaced everyone in the United squads on the first day of preseason training. I mean, that guy is already ready to perform at Old Trafford. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was also in his elements in some of the training footage that was released by Manchester United's television studios. But now let's talk about the players, who have been flirting with other clubs but are still with us. You all know who we're talking about. It's Paul Pogba and Romelu Lukaku. Paul Pogba's agent has openly said that Pogba wants to leave, and they're just waiting, that United should let him go. Well, I have a feeling that United are ready to let Paul Pogba go. It's just that we're waiting for a good bid from the clubs that are interested in him. It's either Juventus or Real Madrid. They need to stump up the cash that Pogba's worth, and they can have him. Also, we need to identify targets who would be able to replace Pogba and his skill, his creativity, and his talent on the pitch. At the moment, Paul Pogba is the best midfielder that we've got in our squad, and without him, our midfield looks threadbare. It's a midfield that suits a bottom 10 team in the Premier League. I mean, if you look at Leicester City, they've got a better midfield roster than our squad. They got Yuri Tillemans, they got Pereira, they got James Maddison. Their defense looks better than us at the moment with Ben Chilwell, Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans, and other defenders that they have. I mean, United should really be worried about what they're going to do when the season starts. In Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Daniel James, we've signed some really exciting young talent, for sure. But the games are won in the middle of the pitch. And that is where we've been lacking since the days of Sir Alex Ferguson. I mean, ever since Paul Scholes retired, we have not been able to find a true central midfielder, who could do the trick for us and we've been suffering ever since Sir Alex Ferguson retired because none of the managers could get the best out of the players that we had on hand.
So, those are the players that we don't want to see at Old Trafford next season. And now, for transfer rumours, I hand it over to Saga. Saga, it's all yours.
We had on hand.
Thank you, Ashish. So, we will be quickly going over some of the transfer rumors linking with Manchester United for the past week. And I have to say that there has been a odd sort of silence around rumors linking to Manchester United, and I'm getting really frustrated as to how we are going to complete some of the crucial signings we need for next season. So, in my opinion, we still need a quality centre back to partner with Lindelof. We need two midfielders because I believe Matic is kind of too slow to start next season, and a right winger who can put balls in for either Rashford or Martial, who is going to play forward. And if Pogba leaves, that makes it a huge challenge for Manchester United because we need to find a replacement for him as well, and maybe a replacement for Lukaku as a striker, something. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. So we have been linked with Milinkovic Savic, saying that he's one step away from signing for Manchester United, basically. What that report says is that he has agreed personal terms with Manchester United, and it's just between the two clubs to agree a fee for him, and he should be a Manchester United player. So I don't think there's any truth in that report because Milinkovic Savic is supposed to go to PSG, and I think it's just a ploy from his agent to increase the fees for him by linking him to Manchester United. Also, there have been rumors linking with Manchester United to Southampton's midfielder Mario Lemina. I am pretty positive that most of you guys would not know him, and honestly, I also had no idea who he was. And he is a midfielder, Gabonese midfielder, and Southampton are asking for around 18 million pounds for him, and they got him for around 15 million from Juventus last season, and he has not been starting for Southampton, and Manchester United have been linked to him. I'm pretty surprised as to how the quality of players we have been linked to this transfer window. It just seems that we are looking for affordable options in the midfield to replace Ander Herrera, who left for PSG this window. And we have also been linked with Sean Longstaff. This has been going on for some time now. Newcastle want 50 million pound for him. 50 million pounds for him, but Manchester United are just willing to pay around 15 to 20 million pounds, so that deal is not moving anywhere as well. And finally, the signing I would like the most to happen in this week, or most probably early next week, is Bruno Fernandes. He has not travelled with Sporting Lisbon for their friendlies, their pre-season. He says that he has been quoted saying that Manchester United would be his dream move, and it would be a step up for him. So we would definitely like a player of that quality to be playing for Manchester United next season in a poor midfield. And yeah, so these are some of the top rumors linking with Manchester United in the past week. We will be keeping an eye out for other rumors as well, and hopefully we do some signings, complete some signings this week or early next week, so that they can go and join with the team on the preseason tour in Australia. So
And even for centre back positions, we've still been flirting with Leicester City for Harry Maguire's signature. We made a bid of 70 million pounds that got rejected. Leicester wants 90 million pounds for Harry Maguire. I mean, they know our predicament. They know that we want a centre back, and they know they can play hardball because they know they've got a better squad than United at the moment, and they have a better chance of finishing above us. So, our options are limited. We have to spend money to get a centre back. And other alternatives for Harry Maguire, seem to be Toby Alderweireld at Tottenham, whose buyout clause is about £25 million. But the only issue is that why would he want to leave Tottenham? He's expressed no desire to leave the club. Tottenham's a regular Champions League team now. They reached the finals last season. They've been challenging for the title as well, even though they run out of fuel towards the business end of the season, but they still are very competitive. Why would you want to leave a side like Tottenham for United, who's been a regular mid-table contender ever since Alex Ferguson retired?